Nice piece of steak, that, Bri. Let's have a look, see what's on box.
I've been thinking.
As if we're not in enough trouble already.
No, hear me out. When I did my GCSE maths, right, when you multiplied nothing by not having anything again, you suddenly had something, right?
Right, go on then, genius.
Well, listen, as market traders, we got problems. Number one, we ain't got nothing to sell, right?
Yeah.
Number two,
We ain't got no money to buy anything to sell.
I'm going to smack you right in the mouth, mate.
And the last thing is, well, there is no else, is there?
Go on then, what's your solution?
Well, it's quite simple. We just got to work out how to make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't worked that out yet.
Well, it just so happens I may have something here that we can sell.
All right, lovely jubbly.
Ducks.
Ducks? Hey, listen here. These ducks have messages on it. It keeps saying about persistent coughing and lung cancer. That's what you got, innit?
Nah, don't be soppy. A man like that with a beard like that can't have cancer.
This one says it as well. Coughing and lung cancer. Key symptom of lung cancer.
Well, it has been kind of worrying me. Maybe I should go and see the quack.
Welcome to Healthy Community Collaborative News, brought to you by Unlimited Potential, live at 5. A recent report has highlighted the importance of early intervention, significantly increasing the chances of beating cancer. Noticing changes in your own body and acting on this could save your life or the life of a loved one. Today we will be covering a special report on the stomach and gullet cancer. But first, the facts. Symptoms of stomach cancer and gullet cancer can include indigestion, heartburn, acidity and burping, difficulty in swallowing, loss of appetite, stomach pain, weight loss, and also in the gullet, pain or discomfort in the throat or back, acid indigestion, a hoarseness or a chronic cough. Cancer of the gullet and stomach appear to be on the increase in Britain, with approximately 7,560 cases of cancer every year. There are currently 2 million people still alive today having beaten cancer. People who identify an unexplained symptom in their body have the best chances of catching cancer early and beating it. Joining us here live in the studio via satellite link up from Albert Park in Broughton, we have Mary Holmes, who is a survivor of stomach cancer. Mary, you've had some personal experiences of cancer. Can you tell me about them?
Well, what's happened, I've lost my son when he was 37 with a brain tumour, and a few years later I lost my husband with cancer, but it was all over his body. I've also now recovered, or in the last year of recovery, and I've nearly 5 years. So by October of 2012, I shall be all clear. So it goes to prove that if you don't ignore the situation and try to see the doctor and explain all your symptoms, once you get there, you'll be given all the advice and medical advice that you need to help you.
You yourself have had cancer, Mary. Tell us more.
Well, you might think it's a bit funny this, but I had very runny eyes, and I was feeling dizzy, and this was the reason I went to the doctors. So I spoke to the doctor and told him, and he was doing some blood tests on me. And he turned round and said, hang on, we're sending for the ambulance, we're going to take you in hospital right away. This was on a Monday. They took me up to Hope Hospital, where I was seen in the accident and emergency, and then put into the ward where they assess you to see what is wrong with you.
So Mary, what would you advise people? What messages would you be giving to people?
My advice is don't ignore any symptoms, whatever they are, because every cancer is different. I've had 3 to deal with in my life, in my family, and the symptoms have always been different. So if you're not feeling too good, go to see your doctor. Is your first line is to go there and explain how you feel. Then your GP will recommend you.
Thank you for sharing your experiences with us, Mary. There are organisations who work to promote the key messages of cancer in Salford, one of which is the Healthy Communities Collaborative, who work with the NHS Salford to improve the health and happiness of local people. Healthy Communities Collaborative inform local people about the symptoms of stomach and gullet cancer. If you would like further information, please see www.unlimitedpotential.org.uk. Thank you for listening. Now over to the weather. Lisa.
Okay, symptoms, I'm afraid you haven't done too well there, so we're going to pass it over to Loose Women and see if they can fill in the blanks. But don't worry, you could still win, depending on how they do. Okay, Loose Women, now it's your opportunity to win all of the Simpsons points and take the whole round for yourselves. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, madam, what's your name?
Katie.
Hello, Katie. Okay, can you name me one of the signs and symptoms of bowel cancer, please?
I think unexplained weight loss.
Is it unexplained weight loss? Okay, madam, on to the next opportunity to win a point here. So what's your name?
My name is Chika.
Hello, Chika. Do you have any suggestions for one of the missing signs or symptoms of bowel cancer?
Yeah, I think it's blue nose.
Is it blue nose? Hello, madam, how are you?
I'm fine, thank
Off
you.
for winning some more points?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What's your name, please?
Leslie.
Leslie, right, okay, Leslie. What's your suggestion for one of the missing signs or symptoms
I
of
think
bowel?
it's feeling more tired than normal.
Our survey said? Okay, this is the final. We've got one missing blank, madam. This is your opportunity to steal all the points and win round one. So, what's your name, please?
My name is Ibrat.
Hello, Ibrat. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. So, all-important question. Can you name the missing sign or symptom of bowel cancer?
Is it lump in the abdomen or rectum?
Is it lump in the rectum or abdomen? Okay, the Loose Women have won the round. We'll have more after the break.
Hello, we're here with Dr Navosky at the Regent Park Surgery in Ordsall. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Can you explain about what causes cancer?
Well, cancer is an illness and it's caused by the multiplication of cells in the body. What happens is the cells start to multiply and take over the healthy cells, and these abnormal cells can start to spread and cause illness. Cancer is caused by a lot of different things. We know that cancer runs in families, and so we know there's a genetic aspect of it, but cancer is also linked quite closely to lifestyle factors like smoking and diet.
Mm-hmm. So, why are cancer deaths worse in Salford than in other parts of the country?
I think there's a few reasons for this. We know, as I said, that cancer seems to be related to lots of lifestyle factors, so things like smoking, alcohol, diet, and we know that in Salford more people than in other parts of the UK smoke and often don't eat a particularly healthy diet. Also, we know that in Salford people often don't go to their screening for cancers, and so that's probably another reason why people seem to be more affected by cancer in this area.
So when should people go and see their GP?
I think people should go and see their GP, number one, if they're concerned about a symptom. If they've noticed something that's changed and they're concerned about it, then it's important that they go and see a GP to get that checked out. There are a few things that people can look out for in certain specific types of cancers, and particularly symptoms that don't seem to be going away and there isn't a good explanation for them are important to get looked at.
So what about people sometimes say they think they're wasting the GP's time? What would you say to that?
I would absolutely say that that's not the case. I think that patients do worry about wasting GP's time, but as a GP I know how important it is to see patients who are concerned about symptoms, and I always try and reassure my patients that they haven't wasted my time, and it's so important to get that message across.
So doctor, how important is early diagnosis?
Early diagnosis is vital. The earlier that we can catch a cancer, the earlier we can treat it, and ultimately the more likely a patient is to be cured.
Well, thank you, doctor, for your time, and back to the studio.
Well, is there anything on the box?
I've just found something really, really interesting. Come and sit down and watch it.